Good morning, everyone out there. I am Corinne Braxton coming to you from Boca Grande, Florida this morning. And today is January 6th, and we are doing our celebration kickoff, my very first one online ever. And usually I do them in person, but I'm back in Montana, and this time we are in Florida since Christmas time, and I am sort of recovering from my back surgery down here. Most of the time I can walk outside and exercise. I'm going to physical therapy and all of that, but today it is raining really. I'm trying to see if I can find myself on my computer. There we go. Let's see, we can swipe to find the comments. So anyway, it is very rainy today. I hope our reception, we've had thunder and lightning, and I hope our reception stays good during this whole kickoff event. So celebration has begun. We can now, this is the greatest time of year. This is the time when you receive free items for every time you shop. Every time you spend $50. Hey, Jolene, good morning from Minnesota. Every time you spend $50, you get an item from this catalog that you get to choose. We're going to go through a lot of these today. I'm doing 2 sessions, one this morning. It's 11 o'clock Eastern time here, and then I'll do another one this afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern time. And I'll be talking about the ordering specials and things like that too. Anyway, we can now open our mini catalog and our celebration catalog, so that's really fun. We can point to things and look at the page numbers. If anyone needs a catalog, please let me know. Send me a message. Hey, Carla, thank you very much from tuning in this morning from Wisconsin. We'll just talk a few minutes. It takes people a little while to find us, and this is an unusual time. Usually I go live on Tuesday mornings, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. We have to sort of do all these adjustments because now I'm on Eastern Time. So anyway, so this is what we're going to be doing. So today, we're going to have a morning session. This will be about an hour, and then we'll have another one this afternoon. And feel free to take shots and things like that. I will not have the directions posted on this. If you order from me, then the directions, I will be sending kits to go, and all the directions will be printed up for you. And plus you'll get everything cut and embossed and all the gems, everything included in the kits. We'll be doing 4 cards this morning and 4 this afternoon, including 1 calendar card this morning. So anyway, thank you for joining us this morning. Let me just check. There we go. Okay, we'll see if we can. And you know, this is the very best time of the year to, if you're not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I see Carla, you are a demonstrator, I don't know. And if some of you are demonstrators, you know you get that 20% discount when you shop, and it's just a great thing. And you get to pre-order and all of those things, and you get to be on our team and do fun events together online or in person. But right now during celebration, if you join my team, buy the starter kit, $99, you get $125 worth of products. Plus, you get to choose whether you want the glass mat studio, or if you would like $30 of extra products that you get to choose. I do have the glass studio, and I really miss it here. I had to leave it in Montana. It's very heavy, and I had gotten so used to it in the 2 weeks that I was there. But anyway, it's fun. I really like it. It's really a nice space. But anyway, I can't really show you that because I don't have it here. Just way too heavy to put on, to take. I had to ship boxes of things down here. Okay, let's see. I always appreciate thumbs up, sharing, hearts, all of those things. All of those things really help me grow my business. And I will be giving prizes. So when you comment and when you share, I will put your name in a drawing, and then I'll draw those names. And you will, 1 person or 2 people in the morning and 2 in the afternoon will be getting a package of brand new gems. So comment, share, and share everything that we do. Okay, we're going to turn the camera down, so close your eyes for a second. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, move my computer over. Now I won't be able to read the comments. This is my January host code. Please, when you are ordering, please use the host code. That always helps. That's how I can earn my free items to pass on to you. So, oh, good morning, Alice. Good to see you. Thank you for sharing. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Remember, sharing and commenting gets your name in a hat, in a drawing, and then I will be drawing those names. I'll probably announce the winners from the morning session this afternoon, but because it'll take me a little bit of time. So we're not doing these. These are just for me to focus with the camera. And we are going to be using, let me see once here. Oh, I have the wrong thing out. Here it is. I'm going to move these out of the way. So first of all, we're going to be doing 4 cards this morning. We are going to be we're going to start with Flight and Airy designer paper. And this is something I just made. It probably took 10 minutes to make this. And this is just little 2 by 2 inch squares of all the designer paper. This is free during celebration. So let me show you. I've got all these little flags in here, but now it's sort of confusing. This is beautiful paper. It's called Flight and Airy. Beautiful set. If you like nature and birds, it's beautiful. And then it has all of these pretty neutrals too on the back sides. Flowers and birds on one side and sort of the neutrals on the other. We are going to be using Heartfelt Hellos. This is a free, so this is free with $50 purchase. The stamp that we're going to be using, Heartfelt Hellos. We're going to use this morning and this afternoon. And that is a great one. It's a $50, you spend $50, you get to choose this as an item. Okay, and so the first card that we're going to make, I'm going to just slide this in here for a second and get our little package out. We're going to use, these are my 2 sample cards. Let me see, just get rid of everything. I got everything in an envelope here. So I'll just dump it out on top of my computer. Okay, and so we have, this is Lemon Lolly. Oh, I forgot to put the inside in there. These were swap cards that I designed for one of my business swaps. We will put an inside in. I like to put insides in. I don't like to leave them blank, but anyway, so we're going to start, and then the sympathy and sending you love, this is part of Heartfelt Hexagon. It's a punch bundle that's in our catalog. It's in the mini catalog. It's fabulous. I think it's a must-have set. I use it all the time. You're going to see that my stamps are extremely stained. Okay, so we're going to start. Put this right up here. Let's see once if I can. Oh, Mimi, Jolene, Alice, thank you, Jenny. Good to see you. I'm so glad that so many of you are tuning in. We're going to start. This is just a basic 5.5 by 8.5. This is Lemon Lolly. This is the new color. And then we're going to put down we're going to have 2 pieces. We're going to need 2 pieces that are 4 by 5.25. It's just a basic measurement. So we'll just put those down right now. And remember, if you place your order with me, all the measurements will be typed up and printed for you. So we're going to put this on the outside like that. We're going to put one on the inside. And just like this. I tend to use either 4 by 5.25 or 3 3/4 by 5 for my inside. Generally, I use the smaller one, but it doesn't make, if I have an outside like this is 4 by 5.25. I try to do the same thing because when I'm doing a live in-person class, it's too confusing for my ladies. So this is the paper. Oh, here's the envelope I did. Isn't that pretty? I just covered that. So we have, I cut two different pieces. This is 3 3/4 by 5. And we could do that one, or we can do this one. Which do you think? I don't know. They're both really pretty. I think we'll just use that one because that's the matching envelope, okay? And so I'm going to just set that right there. We're going to put this on here. And there's my adhesive. I couldn't figure out where I left it. One thing about that glass mat, I love having that little silicone tray. You can put your tools right on it and it sort of stays in one spot. But it's not here, it's in Montana. So we'll just save this other piece for another time. So now we're going to take one of my little strips. This is the back of that same paper. And this is, I'm gonna just say it's 1 inch by 5 inches. So we're gonna put it on just like that. Remember, you can always take a screenshot, or you can always replay the video later on too. And there we have it. Just a little bit of a reverse on that. I think it's awfully pretty. I think we're going to use a brown. This is from the jungle. I cut green. I die cut green and brown, but I think we're going to use the brown. These little leaves and vines are from the Jungle Pals, which I didn't think I needed, but I've really used it quite a bit. So we're going to put it on like that, and I think we'll just give it a little, let's see, maybe we're going to give it a little cut. And thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Carla said, yes, I love that paper. Isn't it just beautiful? You know, on the package it says it's Daffodil Delight, but I just thought the Lemon Lolly was just a little bit softer and nicer. And so that's why I use that, sort of the than the brighter. Anyway, oh my goodness, it is pouring rain outside. It's so loud. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lights on in this room. I mean, plus my overhead lights that are pretty. I have quite a few can lights, but it is dark outside. You know, when I'm in Montana, we don't have this. This doesn't happen very often. We don't have the big rainstorms and it doesn't get real dark and gloomy, but it is that way in Florida right now. So then we have so there's a package in this beautiful paper. There are all these different birds that you can cut out. And I just fussy cut these. And I have already fussy cut one that we're going to be using. But I just want to show you, when you're fussy cutting, make sure that you're turning your paper, don't turn your scissors, you're turning your paper. That's sort of what you all learned. So you're just it's that fast to fussy cut. No, maybe I'll just finish this one now. Okay, and we have another bird cut out. It's a great thing to do while you're watching TV or something like that. So we have this one. There's a little bit of a sharp edge. I like to have rounded edges. We could use that one. Do you like the sort of the rose-colored belly or the yellow? I think I'm going to stick with the yellow. I like that just a little bit better. And we're going to give that a little pop up with some dimensionals. So let me get my dimensionals out here, and we'll get a couple of these on. So how many of you are new to my channel that you've never watched me before? Because usually I come on Tuesday mornings, and I know a lot of people are working, but that's just always been a good time for me. Started that during COVID. So there we have our bird. Isn't that pretty? We have a nice triangle of birds. One thing I did when I cut this paper, the birds go all the way across. I tried to keep, when you cover up with this boho blue piece, it covers up some of the birds. So I tried to think as I was cutting the paper to keep my birds to the right side. Okay, now let's do some stamping. Let's move this out of the way. And we are going to grab some paper and my piercing mat. Thank you so much, Pam, Judy, Nadine. Snowing, Nadine, where are you living? Oh, and Linda Harlow said she used lemon lolly on hers too. No problem, Peggy. You can always go back to the beginning. Oh, Pam said she loves this paper. Oh, thank you so much for all the comments. Remember, thumbs up, share, comment, all of those things. The comments and the sharing will get you into drawings. And please, if you share, would you please write the words, just type in share, because if you don't type in the word share, sometimes the sharing is hidden. So please do that if you don't mind. I really appreciate it. Okay, then your name can get put in a drawing for sharing also, because you don't want to miss out on that. I don't know why sometimes they're hidden, but some people they say share, and thank you, appreciate that. Okay, we're going to do, I think we're going to just do the, we'll do the frame first. I'm going to set this up here. I'm going to put that like that. And we're going to do sending you lots of love and hugs. That's a good one. And then we're going to punch it out with our Heartfelt Punch. I think this was introduced as an online exclusive, and now it's in our catalog. I think it's an excellent one. I have used it a ton. There it is, and there we go. And we're going to put that on, and let's see. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the, let's do the sympathy on the inside. Okay. I think you could do the sympathy on the outside, or you can do the sympathy on the inside. That's a little gunky up there. Press too hard. There we go. And that looks good. Let's put a little flower at the bottom. And I did not. I'm going to just put this down here like this because I don't want it to get on that yellow. Most of the time we stamp before we add things to the, except on video. I always sort of do it on video. I do it differently. See? There's just a little bit of blue right there. Isn't that pretty? Okay, good. Now we're almost done with our card, our first card already. We're going to be doing 4 cards, so move that over there. Things get a little discombobulated here. Okay, we're going to put some dimensionals on. Oh, I meant to cut some more for my little dish. My little dish is almost empty. I love these sheets of dimensionals. I'll just show you. I just cut them like this. I just take a big scissors, an older scissors, and I just cut. Oh my gosh, can you hear that rain out there? I just cut like that. And I won't do all of that, but you get the gist. And I use those a lot. And I also keep a cover on them because sometimes I spill them. Oh my goodness, it's like a torrential rain out there. So just hoping and praying we keep our electricity going, because this would not be possible without. Okay, here we go. Here's our sending you lots of love and hugs. We're going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to our bird. I'm going to give it a good shake. I'm just going to give it just going to check and make sure that it's, I just opened a new one the other day. I always love brand new Wink of Stella. I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on the bird, on his wings. Whenever if it starts getting dry, you can just, it says squeeze right there, or 2 spots, you just squeeze a little bit. I like to get a little, but when you get this much out, that's way too much. But you can keep using that. I'll just set that over there. But I like having a lot of sparkle on my, I think I did a little bit too much there, folks, but anyway, you get the gist. Let me see if I have a, there we go, we'll just wipe off a little bit of that. Okay, And I'll save that for right there. We're going to take some gems. I have these are adhesive back solid gems. These are in the annual catalog. I thought this lemon lolly was perfect for this. And I think I think we're going to use some lemon lolly again, because that's just such a, I don't use that very often. I use a ton of blue, as you can see. And this is pecan pie. So we're going to put a couple blue ones, or a couple of lemon lollies down here on the bottom. I'm going to put 2 in a row like that. It's just, let's see once. Okay. Oh, the comments are pouring in. I just can't see them. Thank you so much, Pam. It's a bird with a lot of blame. It looks like a snow globe. Yeah, it does look like a snow globe, Nadine. Let's add another little gem. Let's see once. Where should we put a third one? I like to put 3. I like 3. You could put it up here. I don't think so. I don't like that. Maybe we'll put a couple here. That's 4. And maybe we'll put 1 more over there. Now we have 5. That's a little overkill, but it's okay. It doesn't make any difference. It's fine. We have these jams. We just need to use them up. We don't want to keep saving them year after year. Okay, let me see. And there is our first card. Sending lots of love and hugs with sincere sympathy. It's always nice to have sympathy cards. If you want to take a screenshot, you can. Not a hard card one bit. Very, very simple. These vines, again, are in the jungle pal, which we're going to be using this afternoon. I'll be coming to you at 3 o'clock Eastern time. So that would be 2 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Mountain, and 12 o'clock Pacific. I'm so used to Mountain time, but anyway, here are the cards that I made before, and they're all very similar. But there's one with the sympathy on the outside. I think I have one in here too that is, let me see, a cake one. Let's eat cake. That's part of this set too. This shows the other paper with the green too, with the garden green. And let's eat cake. That's a nice little fun birthday set. Okay, now we're going to do a calendar next. And put those away. And we're going to make a calendar. So when I came to, I did a calendar the other day in my class. Let me see, where is that calendar? I thought I had it here. It is here someplace, but I don't see it. It's not within reach. Anyway, I thought, well, we'll do a different, I have several of these little tailored expression calendars. I order them from Tailored Expressions. I'm not sure if they're available right now. I usually order them in September or October because they sell out very quickly in December and January. People don't usually think about it. One year I totally forgot, so I had to do it. I didn't have any calendars. But I love this company for calendars. There are a few other ones out there too. Some you can maybe print free. Anyway, when I came to Florida here, I had made this calendar last year. You can see the W part of this underneath. That's the mechanism. But anyway, I thought, oh, I like that. I like that, or that horizontal. Let's do a horizontal card today then. So that's what I came up with, was this one. And I thought, oh, isn't this paper is so pretty. This is a little different pattern now. This before, on the other one, we used this one in the blue, these two. Now we are using this one with the freesia. So these two are these are all the colors that are in. See how that daffodil is just a little bit too dark for that to me, for my taste. Okay, and then this Enjoy Your Day, that I stamped on, that's from the Delightful Daisy. I bet many of you have that Delightful Daisy die cut. It's a good one. It's a nice shape. I really enjoy that. So when I was making this, well, we'll just start. And there's the mechanism for that, like that. That's what keeps it from splaying open. So you can turn almost any card. Do you see how like this card is the crafty tools, the trusty tools, and when it sits like this, eventually it just sort of falls like that. And I have my cards on display in the back here and behind me, and sometimes they just fold up like that. Well, this card could be a calendar card. You can put a little mechanism in there and that would make it a calendar card. Or if you want it just to stand up too, either way. But, so we're gonna take a piece of, this is just a basic 5.5 by 8.5 card. And I scored it at 4 1/4, just like that. Gave it a good bone folding. You want to have a lot of good creases. Okay, and then I have a piece sometimes, and this can vary. I have made tons of calendar cards. This one is 4 inches, and I just guessed actually. This one's going to be exactly the same measurement, 5.5 as my card. This is the width of my card, 5.5. So I just made it the same, and I did 4 inches because it's easier that way. And then what you do is you score it at 1 inch, 2 inches, and 3 inches. And you just accordion fold it like this so that it looks like a W, just like that. And I already put my tear tape on there so that it wouldn't take so much time today. But we're going to put that on, and so we're going to do that first. I'm going to pull that off. Let me see if I'm from. I always use my piercer, and I start when I put my tear tape on. You know, you just tear it off, and I start in the middle, and I just pull it up like this with my piercing. I don't use my fingernails or anything. When I'm in Montana, my hands crack like crazy, and my skin gets really, really dry. I don't have that problem here. It's very moist. Here my problem is that my hair is drooping all the time. Let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. I'm going to fold this up, and yeah, that's right. Okay, so now, and this is extremely strong adhesive, so I'm just going to line that up like that, and there we have that W. The other day I said M, it's supposed to be a W. When I was doing my video, it was supposed to, anyway. How are you all doing out there? Are you all talking? Remember, share, thumbs up, comment, all those things get you named. Hey, Martina, good to see you there. I missed you. Oh, and Jolene says she loves the colors. Very refreshing. Yes, they are refreshing colors. Both this, there we go, and I'm just going to fold that up, and there we have our base. Oh, I did that wrong. I totally did that wrong. Let's see if we can, let me see if I can get this apart. I've got that wrong. Sorry about that. I thought I was doing it right. I'm going to huff on this. Huffing is just blowing some hot breath on it and see if I can pull it apart. It's really sort of a mess. I should have done a second one just in case, but I did not. I usually do. I'm tearing it. It's all coming apart. I'm just, and I use such strong adhesive too. Let me see if I can redo this. There we go. We're going to pull this off. I think if I were not on video, I would just start all over. Actually, I think that I would grab, let's see if I have one. I don't know. I don't think I have another one. Let's see. Once this has to go up like this, and this goes on like that. There we go. I think. Let me see what's here. Yeah. No, that's not right either. I am so sorry about this. Let me see what's here. You better. I don't. Let me see what I'm doing. Nothing like trying to figure it out during the video. It's going to go this way. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on like this. I'm going to use my, it's a mess. Thank you for being patient with me. Oh my goodness gracious. We're going to put these, this flap is going to go up. There we go. Now it's going to be the right way, like that. Yeah, that's going to be right. Okay, so we're good to go now, I think. We're going to use some of this adhesive. I probably should not have used the tear tape on camera because that is so strong. There we go. And now we're going to give it a good bone folding because we want it to look like that. And I had done it totally the opposite. Okay, so thank you for being so patient with me. And now let's see, once we're going to put our different mats in. Okay, we have a basic, this is again tailored expressions if you want to take a screenshot. This is a this is a boho blue, this was Misty Moonlight, this is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to put this on just like that. Everything is going to be 1/4 inch. This is the opposite side of the paper that we're using, so we're going to put our adhesive right on here. And I'm going to try to make it, let's see, I think I'll do it like that. There's just, this has a little variation in it. Maybe I made that 1/8 inch, I'm not sure. Okay, I probably did 1/8 inch, it looks like it to me. We're going to put this right here. And then this, we're going to do a band. So I put a band, it's about 1/2 inch by, I don't know, 5 inches, whatever your blue, yeah, 5 1/4. 5 1/4. So we're going to do this. And I actually just ran this through the embossing folder. I thought it was so pretty. I love our new embossing folder that we're going to be using from the, I can't quite reach it. It's right here, but it's a Softly Sophisticated. We're going to use that in the next cards. So actually, it's we're going to take our pencil and mark it because I didn't cut it exactly. I'm going to take my snips. There we go. I'm going to put these birds along the bottom. Oh dear, I did not measure that correctly, did I? Let me see what that is. It's 5 1/8. So let me get my trimmer, my paper trimmer. I went over this several times thinking I had everything prepared just perfectly, but you know, that's just what happens. I'm going to try to keep as many birds as possible. That's what I was thinking right there. Okay, and let's see, once that's going to fit right there. So we're going to, there we go. Can you all hear the rain that's coming down here? Oh my goodness. Today was the first day I was not able to walk outside. Good morning, Lavon, Debbie. Yeah, Debbie said it's comforting to know that even people who do cards frequently make mistakes once in a while. Here's just human. And of course, that is so true. I think we all do that. Now, here's my little boho blue piece that I'm going to add. I'm going to just add that across that seam, you know, just like. I'm so glad so many of you are tuning in. Let me tell you about the my special during, I didn't cut that quite right. It's okay, we'll just snip a little bit off. There we go, good. And that's our card so far. We're going to put this on. I didn't put a mat on this because I did that the other day on my card. I just made a mat that was just 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch bigger. But I didn't think there was room. So I'm going to set this on with, I'm going to put this on with my Seal Plus. So there we go. And I'm going to tuck it off to the side. One thing I like to, let me just set it right there for a second. For example, if I've already fussy cut a bird, so it would go right there. But let's say if I was fussy cutting this bird, if I would be fussy cutting, that bird would go right there. And you could either put it in the middle like that, or you could put the calendar. I like to have, whenever I'm designing anything, I like to have things facing toward the middle. So like the birds, I would not ever like this look where the birds are facing off. I like to face them toward the middle. That's something I learned back in the 70s when I was taking an audio-visual class, when I was doing my degree, my teaching degree. So we had to take audio-visual things. Okay, now I'm going to put my little, I fussy cut this little bird. We're going to put him on with some dimensionals. And so what I want to tell you is that if you shop with me using the host code, this host code, then if you shop and spend at $50, I will send you as a gift, I will send you these 4 cards, a 4-card kit. Can't do any stamping, but I will do the embossing. I'll do all the cutting of the designer paper and the cardstock and everything else. And the rest, you just can use your own stamps, or you can, you could order something and get this paper free. But if I'm sending you the kit, you can, you can get whatever you'd like. I'm going to, and I have to tell you, this, if you come back this afternoon during the afternoon session, I'll be doing 4 more cards. And if you shop, you can get those 4 cards plus the morning cards with a $100 purchase. So, and this is what I planned for this calendar card. I planned to just punch out rather. I was sort of lazy. I thought I can punch out rather than, but it didn't fit very well. It sort of hung over the calendar, hung over the edge, and that was a 2-inch punch with a 2 1/4 inch border. But I'll just save these because I thought they're so pretty to use. I like that look, and I can use them on another card. So we'll just put those in there for now and put those away. Now let's do our stamping. And on the back, I used a deckled edge, and this just can be for where you write your message. Oh my goodness, it is, you can't even see, the palm trees are blowing every which way. It is crazy, crazy. We're gonna do Enjoy Your Day, which is from this set. Enjoy Your Day. So we're going to just give that a good little stamping. We're gonna ink up we're gonna do it, I think we'll do it in Misty Moonlight. I have brand new ink pads, oh my goodness. Not all, but we had a color refresh this year. So I got to Florida, I had ordered the new colors, the new ink colors and blends and everything. And when I was back in Montana to bring here, but I had forgotten about the color refresh. And I realized, oh my gosh, I don't have, we must have lost about 12 or 14 colors and lots of ink and blends and everything else, and I didn't have any, so I had to order all those things. And it takes a while to get things from Utah, where Stampin' Up! Is located, to Florida, but I did 3-day delivery, which is nice to have here. They do give you that option. So now I have the right colors. Anyway, here we go. There's our Enjoy the Day. And remember, this label is from the Delightful Daisies. I'm going to put dimensionals on that. I think I'll just put my little dish of dimensionals. Got someone right here that looks like a good one. Just put that on. And I wore a boho blue shirt today so Enjoy Your Day. We're going to just put that, maybe we'll put it, we're going to put it on this side, I think. Just this, we're going to do something, we'll just do slightly different than the last one. And the other one. I don't know about you guys, but I need a lot of cards for, let me see, where did I put my my jewels? Here they are. These are the in color dots. Oh, I love these. Just love them. Of course, they've been in and out of stock many, many times. So, tailored expressions for the tear off. Then you just tear off this cover like this. Like that, and there's your calendar. And I give people calendars all the way up until about March. Let me see, where's my piercing tool? Piercing. Where do you think it could be? Where did my piercing tool go? I cannot function without a piercing. Oh, there it is there it is. Okay, we're gonna put some little gems up here in the corner, and we'll put another one right there. And we're going to put another one down here on the, I think we'll put it right, I think we're going to put it right there. There we go. You can put it any place you want. But those are great, aren't they? Okay, so here is our card that we just did. I did this one in the darker, this one I think I like the lighter, the boho better than the misty moonlight, but it'll get lighter as it dries, of course. So these, we have two different birds, but very, very similar. And then there's the space for writing on the back. I like to give people calendar cards for December and January birthdays. I think it just makes, it's just sort of nice. Let's see. Oh, hi, Carolyn. Good to see you this morning, too, down in Georgia. Okay, alrighty, good. And here's our envelope. This, you can fold this up and it will just fit right inside an envelope. I would definitely put more stamps on or have it weighed, hand stamped, anything you wanted. Okay, so beautiful paper. This is free with a $50 order. It's called Flight and Airy, and oh my goodness, I think it is a great one. Let me put those over there. And let's get my, I need to clean my stamps. Let me get my little chamois. So I have a chamois that I cut in half that I like to keep here on my desk. And I'm going to put these, so we're going to clean these. I love, if you don't have a chamois, I don't know, they're about $5 or $6 in the annual catalog. They are a must-have. I use them all the time. And I just re-wet them. And clean them out, even though it looks like it's dirty. It's really, I just cleaned this a little bit ago before we started live, and they're great. I'm so glad that Stampin' Up! Came out with those. Okay, we've got two cards down, and the other ones are going to, oh, this one is not clean, so I better clean that quick before it dries. I don't like to leave them for an hour without being clean, so you can just pick them up too. There we go. I'm going to set that over here. Give myself a little bit more space. I better keep track of my chamois here, of my piercing tool. Let me show you a few other cards with this bird set. These are, oh, here's a calendar card that I received yesterday from Melanie Culbertson. I don't know where she's from. But anyway, it's a real pretty card with pretty labels. That's a calendar card. Here's another swap card I received. I'm in several different business groups. Another card, another one. You can see, you can take a picture if you'd like. Here's another swap card. And then here are some cards that I just made really, they're not hard. This one is called Love You More. This is from that same set of words, Heartfelt Hellos. Anyway, it's a buckle card like that, very simple. With the bird paper. And here, this is all part of the Heartfelt Hellos. Here's the Happy Mother's Day. I still have my mom. I'm still lucky, blessed to have a mom. She's 97, so if I can, I'll be all set for next May. If I can find the card. Here's another one, just really simple card. Enjoy your day, just with designer paper. So those are all Very easy. And I will, oh, here's one with hello. I will be including envelopes when you purchase with me, and I will put your kits will come with envelopes and directions. Now, let me move this out of the way so I don't, oh, there's there is the calendar I was trying to find before. Let me show you. This is the one we did the other day. Like that. Okay? Just like that. Oh, I can see that it's coming up. There we go. Alrighty, now we are going to go on and do another card. And this time we're going to do the watermelon card. Let me get my pieces out and my paper. We're going to be using this gingham paper that we have in the annual catalog. I made a card with the lemon lime. This time we're going to use the pretty peacock. These are the colors that come in that. So where is my watermelon? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is a free with a $50 purchase also. And when I saw this in the Celebration catalog, let me see what page it's on. It's right, I think it's the first one. I thought, you know, I don't know about watermelon. I like watermelon. I like to eat it and all that, but I don't know about stamping it. But anyway, of course, I bought everything that Celebration because we could pre-order. That's the great thing about being a demonstrator. You get to pre-order. So I bought it and I used it, and oh my gosh, it's very fun. Very, very fun. So it's distinctive too. So we're going to see how this goes with my brand new ink pads too. And then I'm using Hope Your Day is Sweet. This is from the Ice Cream Swirl. This is in the mini catalog. And it's just a great set. There's also, if you have the cherry punch and cherry stamps from last year, they're still in the annual catalog. There's another sweet, Life is Sweeter with You in it. So that's really a nice one too. And I use that on some of my cards. We're going to be using some brand new gems. We've got some pieces here. Let me see. Let me show you some other watermelon cards that I've made. Here's one I made with the sweeter, Life is Sweeter with You on a banner with the slice. I had to fussy cut that one, but I think it's really pretty. I love that peacock color with it. Here's the same one, only this time I used the hearts. I don't remember if that was in the, oh, I don't know. It's called the, you know, the In Colors and all those different, the regals and things. Here's another watermelon card that was a swap card. Isn't that pretty? That sweet is great. I'm not sure where that's from. I bet it's from the cherry, but it's very pretty, and this very subtle. And then this has that background that we're going to use on our fourth card. And then this is another card that just like that, only this is using the lemon lime. So today we're going to use the Pretty Peacock. So Watercolor Melon is the name of the stamp set. And we're going to put this, so, okay, let's get our pieces out. We have we're going to use some ribbon too. This is brand new ribbon in the mini catalog. It's Pretty Peacock with gold, so hopefully I'm not going to forget to use it. And here is our base of our card. The base is same as before, 5.5 by 8.5 folded in half. I'm going to put a white mat. This is 4 1/4. Put that on the outside like that, and we're going to put a same size on the inside just so that it doesn't, when I'm making kits, it's just easier for me and it's easier for you to keep things basically the same size on the inside and the outside. Once in a while I don't, but most of the time I do. Okay, there we have it now. Then we have our next layer, just 1/4 of an inch down, and that's going to be this one. See how pretty that is? It's 3 3/4 by 5. Put that, oh, I think, let's see. What do you think? Small gingham or large gingham? Small or large? In the meantime, we're going to put, we'll do our stamping, okay? And I've got some white paper here, and this is going to be, well, let me see. Once here, it is 3 inches by 3 3/4. So we're going to stamp on that. And then we have a little bit of sweet sorbet. This is the color that goes with that pretty peacock. I think poppy would also work too. Okay, but let's do our stamping and then we'll put that on. Which do you like better? Oh, you love this paper. Okay, yes, I like the large, 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 small. Okay, what do you think? I'm getting some large and some small, so we're going to do a little bit of different stamping on this one. So let me just, you're going to still vote, okay? Let me find my stamps and my ink. Get all those things on the table here. Get my water out of the way. And we've got lots of ink pads here, so we're going to start with, we have a lot of stamping to do here. So we're going to stamp Hope Your Day is Sweet. We're going to use the Pebble Path for that. I'm going to put that right there. My table is everything. I'm really, really encroaching on this space. It's getting smaller and smaller here. Okay. That's one thing about the glass mat. When you have that, things sort of, it helps you with your space. Okay, let's bring in my piercing mat. We're going to stamp on that first. And so let's see, what are you saying? Large or small? Which one do you think? Large wins, small, small. you girls, we've got all kinds of comments. I don't know. Someone add these up for me so far. Okay, we're going to do Hope Your Day is Sweet. Hope Your Day is Sweet. And I think that would be a great birthday card for in the summertime. We're going to put this down here. Hope your day is sweet. Oops, a daisy. There we go. And get that a nice clean. And then we're going to put that on the inside also. We're going to use our gray granite. Not gray granite, Pebble Path. Love this color. Probably one of my favorite new in colors. Happiest of Birthdays. This is from the throughout the year. It's in the annual catalog. It's in the, I use it a lot, and I'm probably going to use it more today too. Okay, so we've got that going. That's the end of the Pebble Path, and now we have some. We're going to use some lemon lime for the leaves, and where's my little piece right there? So, are you still voting on small or large? We're going to do some leaves. This has a really nice, we're going to do just the opposite of my other cards. So we're going to do some leaves like that. Has some little tendrils. I don't think I've ever grown well. I had, when we lived in Missouri, I had a very large garden. And I grew cantaloupe, but I don't think I ever grew watermelon. Okay. Oh, let's see. Now we need some scrap paper. That's going to go on our sweet sorbet like this. Just like that. So let's go ahead and put that on. And then we'll finish our stamping. There we go. The rain is lessening here. How is the weather in your part of the country? Oh, got a little bit of... There we go. It's just a little bit, you know, a large scissors, you can get any kind of a large scissors is good at straightening, or if something is uneven, it's easier to cut with a long blade like this. Stampin' Up! Does not sell a long-handled scissors. We used to have this great one, but I use this. This is my ribbon scissors. So, okay. Oop, I think I've got a mark right there, but I think it's going to get covered up. So we're going to put some of our ribbon on there like this, and just we're going to put that on. You could use your Seal Plus. I'm just going to use like this. So we're going to do 4 cards this morning and 4 cards this afternoon. And I am going to have to open up my door here because it is getting very hot. And it is, I closed the door so that I wouldn't hear any noises. My husband is down in the garage. He's cleaning off the garage. It looks perfectly clean the way it is, but he thinks it's never, he wants to get rid of things. Okay, the large takes it. Okay, thank you, ladies. All right, we're gonna use the large, and now we're gonna take our some scrap paper, and we're gonna punch out. We're gonna stamp a watermelon in the pretty pecan, not pretty peacock, and this is so cool. I know something I forgot, and we've got our. Now, you can sort of see how muddy it is. Let's just try one more time. That one's much better. I think I moved it right there. But my ink pad is brand new, so it's very juicy. So I usually go tap, tap, tap 3 times. But just 1 tap was plenty on there. Okay, and now we're going to do our rind. We're going to do a rind first. Like that. And then we're going to do our sweet sorbet. Sweet sorbet is a nice color. This is another, I love sweet sorbet and I love poppy. There we go. Probably put that, you can put, let's just try that again. Give it one more shot. That one's just a bit crooked. It's not terrible, but I didn't want to have a white line. Let's see if I can get a little bit better that time. There's maybe a little bit better. Okay, now there's some magic in this. Let me just move this out of the way. I forgot my punch in the drawer. And it's the modern oval punch. It is in our mini catalog. It is a great punch for sure. So I'm going to punch out the watermelon. This was in our holiday catalog. There's the watermelon. Now watch this. We're going to, I'm going to put it in here like this and punch it. I would use a scrap of paper really normally, but okay, there we go. Let's do the other one too. Just like that. So I'm going to take our punch and I want to get a little bit of a white edge there. That's what I want. There we go. That's a little bit better. I like that better. And then we're just going to take our scissors and go across. It's just one snip, just leaving a slice of white. This one, I think I could do the same thing. It's still usable. It's fine. Okay, we're going to throw the other one away because that was a bad one, but I think that looks good. And now let's put some seeds in. So we're going to use our gray granite for the seeds. And let's see once. There they are. We're going to just put a few seeds in like that. So remember, if you would like to get these 4 cards from today free, all you have to do is place a $50 order in my online store, or if you need help, you can email or text me your order and I will be happy to put it in for you. So anyway, and I had a couple people ordered last night, and I will definitely honor those orders for this special too. So you will be getting kits in the mail, but this will go on, and I will remind you, and people can watch the video and keep ordering until Wednesday, and then I will cut and ship out the kits hopefully by Thursday or Friday. Okay, let's put this together now, and there we go. I'm gonna get one more card after this. So, okay, where is my silicone mat? There it is. Okay, so we're going to take this piece, and we're going to keep our watermelon flat like that. We could pop it up, but I don't want to pop up too much, because then the postage gets to be outrageous. You know how it is. There we go. And then I'm going to put this one right there like that. This one I'm going to pop up. I'm going to save these other pieces for another time. And I'm going to get my little dish of pieces out. This will be good. And, oh, too much. And we're going to put that on like that. So I hope I'm giving you some good ideas today. I hope that you will. How many of you have several celebration items already because you're a demonstrator, or you've just gotten an order? I was really pleased. I placed my order the other morning at 7 o'clock Eastern time, so which would be like 5 o'clock in Utah, where Stampin' Up! Is located. And oh my goodness, by 9:30 that day, they had already shipped my items out. I was really surprised. But now I have several other orders from other customers and another one for myself, and they still are in picking. They're it takes a while. But that first day, because I ordered on East Coast time, I think that made a difference too. And some people, I think, if you stay up late and order after midnight, then your things ship quickly too. So, okay, now we're going to add that, and there we go. I will be putting this recording on YouTube. I'll be uploading it to YouTube, and it'll live right there. Okay, and now let's use some of these pretty new, these are called, what are they called? Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock Foil Gems. Okay, okay, we're gonna put they've got a little bit of gold in them. I'm gonna put one up here. I'll put another one right there, and a small one. They're really cool, very pretty. Okay, there's our card. So they're called Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock Foiled. I really like those a lot. That's the first time I've used those. Okay, so here is the other card that I made with lemon lime, and then this is Pretty Peacock. So which is your favorite of those? Which one is your favorite? And this is called Watercolor Melon. Okay, and there we have it. That's with the large check. This is with the small check. I really like that peacock color. How about you? Okay, let's move those out of the way. And we have one more card. And this is going to be using the bundle that is at the back of our celebration. It's with the embossing folder. It's called Softly Sophisticated. I've got a whole load of things here. Let me see what's here. Let me get my, oh, there's my punch. My other punch too. Let me see what's here. We're going to be using some of this pretty paper. This is the, it's called More Dazzle. It's in the annual catalog. Yep. And I have all kinds of pieces falling out. It comes with gold, and you can see it right here. Just a bunch of it. So, okay, we're going to, oh, and by the way, too, that ribbon ties beautifully into bows. Very, very soft. Very nice. Okay, let me see what's here. This is, just going to set that right there. I want to show you this at the back. This is $100 value, like a level 2 stamp. And it's probably my very favorite thing in the whole catalog. And so with a $100 purchase, you get the stamp set and you get the embossing folder. And it is beautiful. I love the embossing folder, and I love the stamp too. I used it the other day in my video. I've used it a lot. Anyway, it's a beautiful stamp, and we're going to see that too. Anytime that you are using the embossing folder that says 3D, you need to make sure that you use the plate. This is like a $10 or $11 plate. It's the number 4. This is the dark gray. You might have, if you have an old one, it would be purple, purplish blue from before. But anyway, so the card we're going to make today is this one. I made this for a swap. I was in lots of swaps in December, and this is one of the cards I made for that. So we're going to put that right there. See if I can reach things. And we have again, we have a 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I will, when you get kits from me, I do all the scoring for you. So there's our base. And then this is 3 by 4, and 3 by 4 is just a really nice size. You get a lot for your money, sort of. Basically, you get a lot of. It works really well, especially when you're doing swap cards, because we don't always have a lot of stuff just to do that in the beginning, as we don't want, or maybe we don't want to use all of our designer paper. Anyway, I ran it through the embossing folder, and make sure that when you are lining it up with they're tough to get apart. Make sure that you line it up with the black line with the stamping logo up always. And then you feed it in to your machine, your cut and emboss, or your Big Shot, whatever you have. You always want to make sure you put your creased, folded part in the middle, right? Goes in first. So it goes like this. You have your bottom platform, no other plates, and then this, and you get this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful embossed piece like that. Okay, I've got a giant mess here on my desk. Let me see if we can figure this all out. Okay, and then we have, we've got some of this paper. I'm going to use this new postage die. We're going to stamp on that. So we're going to use that. And then we're going to use some of this gold. So it comes in gold, or it comes in that other color. What is it called? Rose gold? No, champagne. Champagne is the color, but we'll use the gold. Okay, and that is just a little bit larger than this postage. It is 2 1/4. 2 1/4 by 3. 2 1/4. You just sort of make it up. You just mark it with your pencil, whatever. Okay, this is very, very easy card. It's going to go really quickly. We'll move that aside. We're going to put that right there. We're going to do a little stamping, and then we're going to, let me bring in we're going to use some Flirty Flamingo on this one. Flirty Flamingo, and I chose that just because it's one of my favorite colors for roses. I don't really know if this is the rose, but I like that color, so garden green. I think I'm missing my garden green. So we're going to use this craft room here is quite small. I don't have to even, I can just wheel my chair over. And we're going to do garden green. We're going to have to use our piercing mat. One thing about the glass mat is it has the grid on it, and it's really nice for a nice surface for stamping. It's really hard, but I'm very used to using this piercing mat. I love it too. Okay, let's see what's here. I don't want to lose connection. We're going to do our stems down here on the bottom. There we go. And we're going to clean that. We're going to do our, put that there. What do we have next? The flowers and hello there. That's all from the stamp. We're going to use the Flirty Flamingo. We're going to stamp this at the top. Just like that. And now we're going to do our stamps, our flowers. And I want to, this little bud right here is going to go right there. And then the big rose is going to go, the big flower is going right there. So we're going to try to get that as close as possible. I'm going to just put my bud down, and then I'm going to put the petal down like that, just like that. Okay, so you're going to, again, let me just show you that one more time, because I think it's, I'll just stamp it up really quickly. There's the green, the garden green, and now, again, you just want to get that little bud. I'm going to put my head over here a little bit, and then I'm going to see how I'm moving this. I've got my bud down, but now I'm going to put my stamp, and I have a little mark there, but you get the idea what I was doing. So that one's a little messy now, so, but that's just the way it is. So that was just a sample to show you. We're going to use this one. So we're going to put this right there. And let me see, where's my silicone mat? We're going to put that on. I'm going to use my Seal Plus, because anytime you're using glittery, bedazzled things, it's harder to stick. So I want to use my very, very strong adhesive like that. And I'm going to put this on with that, and just going to line that up with that. There we go. And now we're going to pop this up. I'm going to bone fold that really well. Back in Montana, I have probably 5 of these. I only have 2 of them here, and I need more, I think. I'm going to pop that up on some dimensionals, and this is just the perfect time to cut some dimensionals. If I don't have some, I'm going to use some. I think I'll just use these. I think I'll just cut. We'll just cut. We started doing that before, and I'll show you what I do. So it takes a big sheet like this, and then I just cut it up. Now, some of you are probably saying, oh my gosh, what a waste. But I think it's a real time saver. I like doing this. Helps me create faster. And it keeps my card together better, I think, too. It keeps it from being so smashed in the mail. Anyway, so, again, remember, if you are commenting, thumbs up, sharing, please, also if you're sharing, please tell us that you shared, because then I can put your name in a hat and do a drawing. I did another one, this one, You're in My Thoughts, but I thought it was too big for the image. And now I'm going to put some gems on. These are brand new. These are in the mini catalog. Let me see what's here. Oh, I think I've used all the peachy color. Here's another package of them, because I made this for a swap. So I only have little ones. This, I think it's maybe Calypso. I don't know if it's Calypso or Flirty Flamingo. It's really close. So we're gonna put 3 on. We're gonna put, I think we'll do 1 up here and 2 down here. So we have a little bit of a triangle. So there's a triangle right there. And there is our card. And we are all finished. This is the other one. This one I did in the Flirty Flamingo. And this Hello I did in green, the garden green. Oh, I think I used different colors there. Oh, what did I, that was garden green. I don't know what that one maybe is. I don't know. I don't know what color that is. Anyway, there we have it, our 4 cards for this morning. If you would like to get kits for these, just place a $50 order in my online store or let me know. We're going to turn the camera up now. Thank you so much, Jolene. Oh, they are really pretty embellishments for sure. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, this was fun this morning. It took about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I would guess it'll take about the same this afternoon. So remember, I'll be coming to you again this afternoon at 3 o'clock. So set your timers or your phones or whatever you have. And remember, with the $50 order, you get the morning classes. With the $100 order or more, you get both the morning and the afternoon. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you liked the cards. It was really fun gathering together. Oh, thank you, Peggy, for sharing. Sharing is really caring, and it really helps me get new people to shop with me or watch me and things like that. I really appreciate that. You can see my walker back there. Oh, thank you for the hearts, too. I'm still using walking sticks. I use walking sticks and I use a walker. I'm doing a little bit more walking on my own, but not much yet. I'm going to physical therapy down here in Florida, so I really like my therapist. And I like being able to walk outside. So this decision to come to Florida, even though I was so opposed to it in the beginning after my back surgery on October 31st, I had a huge back surgery, 7 fusions, so it was major. Anyway, I thought, how can I go to Florida? But anyway, I think overall, it's been a good experience. Our kids were all here last week and grandkids, but I'm able to go outside and walk, and that's what the doctor wants me to do because that's what builds bone, and they want the bone to build around and close all of the hardware inside my body. Anyway, that's more information than you want to know, probably. Carla, you said you knew I would be okay. Yeah, well, I maybe everyone else knew that, but I sure didn't know that. I didn't think I would ever feel good again in my life. Okay, that's it for now, and I thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for sharing, commenting. Thank you for the hearts, the thumbs up, all of those things. And I will go back and read all your comments. I'll enter your names into a drawing and 2 prizes for, we'll draw 2 prizes for commenting and for sharing, okay? And you get free gems. So I'll see you this afternoon again. I'm going to have a little lunch, and then I'll clean this all up and get ready for the second session this afternoon. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Be sure you set your, if you're on YouTube, make sure you ring the bell to subscribe. If you are on Facebook, there's a little thing where you can subscribe, a little icon that you can subscribe to. So, alrighty, thank you, and I will see you later this afternoon or on replay. Thanks, bye.